Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. Hi everyone, I'm Kevin Harlan. With me, Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And as always, the Hall of Famer David Aldridge joining us from the sidelines. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Kelly Oubre.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
And the Houston Rockets starting five. Tari Easton is out there with Alperen Sengun. And it's Durant. Then there's Shepard. And for the Bucks, Antetokounmpo and Portis man the post positions. Damian Lillard out there with Jackson. And it's Oubre in at the three. Richard, at what part of the season do these road trips become more grueling?
I'd say right about now. We're over halfway through the season. The aches and pains start to set in. Not being in your bed, though, that can be the toughest part.
Shot by Eason, no good. Jackson in the corner. Back to Antetokounmpo. And he banks in the layup.
And this is where you feed Giannis. The closer he is, the more dangerous he becomes.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, Doc Rivers gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. During our talk, I asked Coach what makes Kevin Durant one of the best scorers ever. He told me it's insane that a 7-footer has that much skill. Kevin truly is one of a kind. Now, no one can stop him one-on-one. We need a team effort. Of course, KD's going to the Hall of Fame, and he's still giving opponents nightmares late in his career. Guys?
Thank you, David. Deflects the pass, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And Antetokounmpo slamming it down there, using his sensational will to finish with the flush.
Pass to Durant. Releases. Milwaukee with the rebound.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Now here's Giannis. Hard to imagine, but the stats are tremendous as he averages close to 27 points a game. Here's Jackson. Shot clock at 5. Here's Oubre. No good on that one. Good work defensively by KD. Shepard with the ball. Jackson on him. Pass to Eason. It's Durant on the wing. Hard to imagine, but the stats are tremendous as he averages close to 27 points a game. And good that time.
Oh, just beautiful poetry in motion. It is so fun watching Kevin Durant shoot the rock.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Oubre, good.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's Shepard. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. On deep. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Portis sets the pick for Lillard. The rebound by Shepard.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And Alperen Sengun continues to prove himself, RJ, as one of the game's most promising big men.
Oh, a lot of it is because of his passing ability, Kevin. Shades of Nikola Jokic out there. Having a big man who can distribute like Sengun is a real luxury.
Just 2 to shoot. Oubre can't get it to go.
Really thought he had this one. And the defense, they were giving it to him.
Pass to Shepard. Houston moving the ball around. And And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And sometimes you are just at Kevin Durant's mercy. No matter what you do, he's still going to score.
And Kevin Durant, one of the top 10 scorers in league history. And RJ's still going strong.
And he does it with efficiency, Kevin. Takes great shots, and he's incredibly accurate. And if he doesn't have a look, he's a willing passer.
And always hovering around the 50, 40, 90 mark, Kevin Durant is both prolific and, Greg, efficient.
And, Kevin, you want to talk about guys in this league who make winning plays time and time again. KD is right at the top of that list.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
In the action, let's look at the stats for Alperen Sengun. He's averaging about 19 points per, 10 rebounds, and 7 assists. And what sets him apart is his rebounding. And as you can see, he's been in peak form.
Yeah, this last stretch, it has been unbelievable to watch him get going on the glass, and it's been reflective in the stat sheet.
Now here's Lillard. Nothing on the board. They need this. They get the rebound. Nice shot by Portis.
Stayed with it, and his effort is rewarded with the second chance bucket.
Rockets leading by 3. Sengun passes to Shepard. Back to Sengun. Shoots over Portis. And the shot falls short this time. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, they made some spectacular plays in it right to the very end. Just couldn't get over the hump.
And that is why coaches preach about the details. The margins in this league are razor thin.
Here's Jackson. The Rockets making the shot. Oubre outside. Portis sets the pick for Oubre. No good from outside.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Durant. The tray. Milwaukee with the rebound. Giannis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Lillard. Puts up a deep 3. Sengun with the rebound. Sengun's got his 4th rebound in this one.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence. You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
And it's Houston's ball. A big stretch here going 10-2. Here's Eason. Another miss by Houston. Bucks trail by 5. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And Portis throws it down.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
And the Rockets with possession here after the basket by Milwaukee. To the middle. Back to Sengun. Just 4 to shoot. From deep 3-point territory. Rebounded by the Bucks. Portis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Down low. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
An amazing athlete. The length, speed, the Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Now that we have a moment, let's take a peek at the teams that are leading the league in blocks. 5th best, the Rockets.
I mean, terrific rim protection. I mean, they rotate and help on the inside as well as anybody. And, of course, you want to keep offenses on the outside shooting jump shots, and that continues to be the goal.
Houston in the lead. pass to Eason. Outside, KD. Lets it go from deep. Drains it from beyond the arc. KD's got 8.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Antetokounmpo finds Jackson. Oubre outside. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. He's got 6.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Eason, a screen on Lillard. The putback, it's good on the putback. And the Rockets lead by 3.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. And now a developing story in the NBA. Let's now go live to Shams Charania, who is checking in with the details. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Thanks, Kevin. The latest story right now is out of Los Angeles in the Clippers trade with the Utah Jazz. They've made a move that certainly makes them more dynamic. James Harden won't create offense as consistently as he may have in the past, but over certain stretches, he can still very much dominate, especially with his passing ability. Defenses have to respect his scoring ability. That opens up opportunities for his teammates, who are going to love that he makes them better.
Thank you so much, Shams. We sure appreciate the update. No one near Shepard as he lets it go. Off target with his 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
RJ, the Rockets don't just have young talent. They have elite young talent.
Yeah, you can have all the high draft picks in the world. That doesn't mean you're going to hit on the right guys. But Houston, they certainly have.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Reedy's checked in for Bobby Portis. Green comes in for Oubre. And Trent subbed in for Jackson.
At the line for Milwaukee, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And the free throw, no good.
And what I love about Giannis, yeah, he's a superstar, an MVP, a champion. But best of all, Giannis is an incredible ambassador for the game. And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. And stolen by Şengün. And it's Smith that time on the assist by Şengün. And now a 3-point Houston lead. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Houston this season. That one misses. Excellent defense there from Smith. Pass to Şengün. Lets the 3 fly. And that one's good, Whitmore. Whitmore's got 5.
And this is crucial to Whitmore's development, wanting to continue to improve as a scorer.
And Lillard kicks to Green. Giannis up top. To stop the run. Rockets with the rebound. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
And the mental game you talk about, a lot comes down to coaching, having your players focused.
Getting more comfortable shooting from inside. Even though Smith Jr. is smaller, he knows how to score in the paint.
Here's Lillard, and it's good from the elbow.
It took him a while, but he finally gets one to fall.
Rockets leading by 6. 1:43 left here in the opening quarter. Şengün against Green. Fades back. The shot, no good.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
It's stolen by Smith. It's stolen by Green. Trent, that's a 2-pointer. Kicks it out to Lillard. Hands the shot with nobody near it. Now just a 3-point Rocket lead.
A downright lethal 3-point threat. Lillard is someone defenders must stay attached to if they want to have any impact.
Şengün, no good.
Yeah, that's a shame because I'm not sure the defense will let him get a shot that good again very soon.
And the dunk by Reed.
And how about the splendid floor vision from Antetokounmpo? A good decision maker, improves his passing each and every year.
And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for Houston.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
And for Houston, they're shooting it well so far today, guys. They've connected on 48% of their shots. Durant kicks to Smith. Back to Durant. There's 37 seconds left to play in the first. And he can't stop the run as he misses. Green dishes to Antetokounmpo. And they take the lead. Giannis has got 12 in the game.
Every aspect of Giannis's game showing tonight. Just unreal.
Nice shot by Smith.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. And a strong finish with two hands.
And really with good positional size, Dinwiddie can make plays above the rim.
Rockets trail. Smith feeling it out a bit. In the corner, it's Whitmore. Oh, good on the triple. Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Bucks. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. Right back after this break. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
And for Houston, they're shooting here about 46% for the game. This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. We've got Jabari Smith. Durant is out there with Dennis Smith. Then there's Whitmore, and it's Capella in at the 5 spot. KD passes to Smith. Sinks the three-pointer. Smith's got his second bucket.
Supreme confidence. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot.
Dinwiddie for three. That doesn't go either for Dinwiddie. Houston in the lead. Smith the pass to Smith. Antetokounmpo with the steal. Now the Bucks moving it up. Here's Dinwiddie and the powerful one-handed slam.
An incredible display of awareness there. Giannis, a great read on the defensive end and understands this team wants to run.
Now here is Smith. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Dallas.
And you have to mention his impact on the defensive end. Came up with 3 timely steals in that one as well.
And for Milwaukee, they're shooting with confidence 50% from the field so far. And it's Giannis missing. Here's Whitmore. That's good, and it's KD with the assist. Durant's got his 3rd assist on the night. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Trent goes in, lays it up off the glass. And the Bucks lead by 1.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Here's KD. It's hauled in by Giannis. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bucks. Following this one, they get to host the Warriors. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. Pass to Green. Now Dinwiddie. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Trent. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Trent's got the lead up to 3 now for the Bucks.
The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him, and when he's got that much room, forget about
The three from KD. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got his 8th rebound here tonight. With finishing with force. Whoa!
That's what I'm talking about.
And on the drive, Giannis, he can be so disruptive, just muscling his way through the defense.
Now, here's Capella. Still yet to score, and it's blocked. Dinwiddie against Smith. Now, here's Antetokounmpo. He's guarded closely. Rebound by Smith. Rockets trail by 5. Smith in the post. Out to KD. The 3 ball. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Durant's got 11.
This demonstrates leadership. Durant knows his teammates look for him to score and score often.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
Let's go, everyone. Give it up for your Bucks home crew. Goodbye, fans. On the court is your Bucks squad. And the loudest section in the free t-shirt. Make some noise.
With some changes. Portis is checked in for Reed, and it's Jackson in for Dinwiddie. Richard, we've seen how far basketball has evolved from 10 years ago to 5 years ago to now. What is it looking like when you go ahead 5 or 10 years?
I think in 5 to 10 years, we're going to see more and more centers that are just so skilled. Taller players, more Kevin Durant's. You're going to see more Wembys. You're going to see more Chet Holmgrens because they're not just putting the tall guy underneath the basket. They're giving him the ball and teaching him how to run pick and roll now.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, Giannis Antetokounmpo is not one to puff out his chest and chase accolades. He said, I put the work in. That's how I get my confidence. I don't follow the media or my stats. What I know is that I put the work in. I try to be the best version of myself. And that focus has served him well. Kevin?
It has. You know, his dedication, David, unquestioned. And we appreciate your report. Misses the wing 3. For Milwaukee, they've gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Pass to KD. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. The Bucks shooting 44% from the field in the second. Jackson gets the bucket.
And that's the beauty of Giannis. Always been a willing passer and can find the open man once the D focuses in on him.
Now here's Durant. He's got 11. In the hoop for his 4th field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Portis. Fires from 14, and it falls over the rim and in. Portis has got 6.
Well, you like guys who can work that in-between area, really keeps the defense honest.
And when we talk about the numbers, the analytics for great shooters like him, pretty much any shot is a good shot.
"11 feet away. Here's Capella. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Antetokounmpo, and it's sent back by KD. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Outside Jackson. Back to Trent. Giannis passes to Portis. And Capella sends it back.
Opponents have to be careful when Capella is in the area. What an impressive display of timing. And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And so it's Trent with it. He brings it up for Milwaukee. Portis sets the pick for Trent. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
For Milwaukee, they have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
Oubre's checked in for Milwaukee. Lillard comes in for Jackson. And then for Houston, Şengün's checked in for Capella. And Shepard subbed in for Smith. Now here's Durant. He's got 11. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Rockets lead by 3.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. And Doc Rivers has called a timeout, looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Milwaukee making a switch here. Jackson's checked in. With a break in the action, let's see which teams have come away with the most steals in the NBA this season. The Rockets 4th.
You can't get careless with the basketball against this group. I mean, they'll pick your pocket, and no surprise to see them in the upper echelon as far as steals.
Lillard outside. Back to Jackson. 5 to shoot. And it's sent back by KD.
We've seen Durant really improve as a defender, using his impressive length to block shots.
Pass to Eason. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Now it's a 5-point Houston lead. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Oubre outside. Portis a screen on KD. Oubre kicks to Jackson. 18 feet out, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Lillard's got 7 points.
Oh, the patience, the composure. Lillard letting his shot come to him under pressure.
Shoots a 3. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And the Bucks with possession here. 6-point game. Pass to Portis. He's looking for Lillard and finds him. And the shot goes in.
Aggressive move by Lillard, attacking the heart of that defense.
Now, here's Şengün. Here's Eason to the inside and stolen by Lillard. One-on-one fast break. Here's Oubre, and it's blocked by Şengün.
And so often is the case, Şengün in the right position to make the play. That's just great defense.
Screen by Şengün. Up again. Rebound, Milwaukee.
And they're winning, but it hasn't been because of him. He can't throw it in the ocean so far.
And the 3 ball is good.
And they've done a great job knocking down those long-range shots here in the second, shooting just over 40% from downtown.
Incredible for his age. The decision-making of Şengün GA is very impressive.
So calm when he sees a double coming. Reads and reacts with ease when he's on the block or at the nail. Reminds you of a young Jokic with how he sees the game.
So it's the Rockets now. After the miss from Damian Lillard. Bucket is good.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Now, here's Lillard. He's coming off a 31-point game against New Orleans.
And if you look at his free throw numbers, you can see what kind of pressure he put on the defense. He was in attack mode all night long.
Here's Jackson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Reed Shepard. The Bucks have gone 2 of 4 at the free throw line. No good on the free throw. Trent's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Smith checked in for the Rockets. And the second free throw, good.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
From the wing, Damian Lillard grabs the loose ball.
Normally he drains that.
1:51 left in the first half of basketball. Score of the basket is 5th of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 makes.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
Pass to Shepard. Out to the right wing. And that's a foul called on Kelly Oubre. That's his first foul. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Eason with it. Out to the right wing. 6 to shoot.
Still scoreless. You wonder if it's starting to get to him.
And it's Shepard missing. Here's Oubre. In it goes. That's his 3rd bucket. He's missed 5 so far.
Crafty at cashing in from there. Oubre Jr. enjoys working on his interior game when given the opportunity.
Here's Smith. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün. Şengün's got 6 assists here tonight. Here's Lillard. He's got 11. 41 seconds left in the second quarter. Trent, right side. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Trent's got 7 points for the quarter.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Pass to Eason. We've got 22 seconds left to play here in the half. Smith outside. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by Trent. Smith against Oubre. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
That's just smart basketball right there. Finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. 1 second left. And it's he nails the buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
That's the play that pumps up the whole team, and they'll try to carry that energy into the next period.
And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Rockets ahead. They lead by 1. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Good battle going on tonight. What has been the approach?
Well, we're just trying to pack the paint. Those guys are great. So we're just trying to make them see a few guys, get some deflections, and get some easy baskets.
We'll see if he can keep it going in the second half. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Welcome to halftime, and guys, so far the game has belonged to Kevin Durant.
He's looked like a genius on the offensive end, finding looks for himself and his other guys. You see the great vision, spotting openings. He's got the defense figured out.
Let's look now and see how teams stack up across the league. It's our latest power rankings.
You know, for the Rockets, they take a tumble in the rankings. I mean, dropping down 4th after a challenging week.
Still in the top 4, though, which is a fine spot for them to land. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Houston in the lead. Antetokounmpo and Portis man the post positions. Damian Lillard out there with Jackson. And it's Oubre in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Pass to Eason. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Outside Portis. From outside, off the mark.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Here's KD.
You love everything that KD gives you on both ends, and he's a 3-level, 2-way player. He's a quiet leader, but he leads by example.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
And you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
Free throw drops for KD. Durant hits them both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Outside Jackson. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Oubre outside. Shot clock at 6. From deep. And he's good on the 3-ball. Oubre's got 14 points for the game.
A legitimate sniper from distance. Love seeing Oubre Jr. shoot it with such precision.
Now Şengün. Eason with it. Back to Şengün. Houston needs to get a shot. The 3 from KD. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got 11 rebounds in the game. Portis finds Lillard. Back to Portis. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Here's Antetokounmpo. Down low, inside. Giannis puts it in.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Outside Durant. Takes it off the glass. He's got 22.
He is getting everything he wants. The defense is seemingly powerless to slow him down. It's sad.
Up top, Portis. Şengün covering. Portis sets the pick for Giannis. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
A nice start to the second half. They've made 3 out of their first 4 shots coming out of the break.
KD passes to Şengün. And a miss there on the triple.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Lillard left side. Shoots. Rockets with the rebound.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
To the wing on the left. Count it, and the foul. It's on Bobby Portis.
Just strength from the big man Şengün, pushing through the contact.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
You know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
Free throw, no good for Şengün. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Fade away. The shot, no good. Rockets have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. That gives them the lead. And the Rockets lead by 2.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Lillard, the pass to Oubre. Portis against Şengün. Can't hit from the elbow. Houston's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. And that one, good. And it's a 4-point Rocket lead.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
Here's the break. For the finish. Finishes the break with a slam.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
A moment here to see the numbers for Durant. Tremendous numbers for him over the last 10 games. He's around 30 points per clip, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds. And you look at his huge role in their offense, a major contributor as far as putting up points.
He's just a natural scorer and someone this offense leans on to help shoulder the load and lead the charge.
And so Milwaukee again turning it over. And here's a look at some numbers for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And guys, for a measure of how he's performing offensively, look no further than the true shooting percentage. There's been a steady drop in his last 5 games, and he's got to be scrambling now to get that feel back.
Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sync, he's good luck trying to stop him now. And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Here's Jackson after the Rockets pick up 3. Here's Giannis. And just miss after miss right now.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Here's Lillard following the score by Houston. Pass to Oubre. Jackson from long range. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Eason's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And it's Shepard missing. Bucks trail by 11. Great Kentucky native Reed Shepard followed in his dad's footsteps and stayed local for his college year.
How cool was that? His dad winning 2 national championships for the Bluegrass State, was named the MVP of the '98 college tournament, and he even had a brief stint in the NBA. Reed, the 3rd overall pick of the 2024 draft, blazing his own trail.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Houston.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
And also, they took advantage of their quickness, got inside and blew through the open lanes. Great job of attacking the paint.
He hits both from the stripe. Trent's checked in for Milwaukee. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Smith has checked in. Pass to Eason. Şengün with a screen on Trent. Lobbed up there for Şengün. That shot off the mark.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. A move that likely helped the league's parity has been shortening max contract lengths. Commissioner Silver says we used to refer to it as dead money, a star player toward those end years sitting on the bench. We've reduced max contracts to 5 years, in some cases 6. This way, it moves to more pay for performance. Kevin?
I think, DA, that's a pretty good business decision. It's going to have nice ramifications. So it's the Bucks now. The Rockets making the shot. Trent outside. Outside Portis. Rocket 6. Pass to Jackson. A floater. Eason grabs the board.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Bucks. On Saturday, they'll take on Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors. Then on Tuesday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Portland, and they'll be taking on the Trailblazers.
And just looking ahead to what's on tap, there are a lot of winnable games for them, but you can't go into the stretch with that mentality. You've got to focus on what's in front of you and bring it every night. And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
On the wing, Jackson. He's covered by Eason. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Rockets leading by 11. Over to the wing. Back to Şengün. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. 15 foul.
Puts up a deep three. Here's Durant. Tough two from Durant.
Seems like Durant barely has to jump between his height, his long arms. It just makes the putback so easy.
Trent with it. He's got 9. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Now Smith defending. Lillard misses.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Pass to Şengün. With the fadeaway. Milwaukee with the rebound.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere so it hasn't really mattered.
Got it, and the Houston leads the cut to just 11 on the basket from Antetokounmpo. Houston's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. That one good for 2.
Oh, sometimes you got to flex on him. That's what Şengün just did.
Now here's Lillard. He's covered closely, and he makes good on the layup. Lillard's got 13.
And that's just taking advantage of some soft defense on that drive. Little resistance for him on the way to the basket.
Şengün passes to Smith. Inside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 33 points for him.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Outside Jackson. Back to Lillard. Puts up a deep 3. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got his 3rd assist on the night. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
This is something that Goonie does well for his position, connecting on timely passes.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Trent outside. Jackson kicks to Antetokounmpo. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. And down it goes. jamming that one home.
To me, the passing of Durant, that's what separates him from other superstars. KD's willing to move the ball.
Bucks trail by 14. Now, here's Trent. 9 points in the game so far. Jackson looking around. Floats. There's Giannis. Look out below.
And one of the most athletic players in the league. Giannis makes those alley-oop jams look easy.
Plays it up and banks it in. And the Rockets lead by 14.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
On the wing, Jackson. He's covered by Eason. Antetokounmpo can't get that one to fall.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Durant, rebounded by Jackson. And the Bucks, they're shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. And there's Lillard. That's good on the assist from Jackson. Jackson's got 4 assists now tonight. And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He wants to talk to his guys.
Look who it is, man.
Some changes here for the Bucks. All Reed's checked in for Portis. Smith comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo, and it's Green in for Jackson. Cam Whitmore, he's checked in for Houston. Dennis Smith comes in for Kevin Durant. Rockets leading by 12. Here's Smith. And Smith with the stuff.
I'll tell you what, at only 6'3", Smith has some major hops. Super at leaping up quickly to throw it down.
The Bucks shooting 45% from the field since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Reed a screen. Trent can't hit. Houston's gone into a slump here from three-point range. Oh my goodness, the slam!
Assisted by.
I like whenever Smith leaps up high for the jam. He's a guy that just doesn't mess around when he's in attack mode to get to the rim.
Now here's Lillard. He's got 18 to the paint. Reed kicks to Trent, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. Taking a look at Milwaukee. Here in the middle of the regular season, they've been able to get the 4th best record in the conference.
And I think for the Bucks, this hasn't been the breakout season that many were predicting, but they're still very much in the hunt for a high postseason seed, and that will keep them focused here during the season's final stages.
From here on out is just about putting in the work. Coming to every game ready to compete and never giving less than your best.
The shot from 20 feet away. Buries the jump shot. And he's got 41.
And when it rains, it pours. Another jump shot tickles the twine.
20 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
Pass to Whitmore. Smith with it, takes the 3. Nailed from three-point land. Smith's got 12 points in the game.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
For Milwaukee, they have shot 4 of 7 as a team from the line tonight. Several misses early. And he sinks the second. And he nails the third. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Rockets lead by 16. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Not just playing selflessly, but also making a smart decision with the ball.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. Jabari Smith is out there with Whitmore. And it's Durant. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Smith in at the 1 spot. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Trent. Good work defensively by Capella. Rockets leading by 16. Whitmore with it. Now Green defending. And then Durant with the dunk.
Oh, absolutely aggressive move by Durant, taking it right to the hole with authority.
And so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. Pass to Green. And here's Giannis. Trent gets the bucket.
You can see the evolution of Giannis as a passer. He's gotten good at thinking for himself and his teammates.
Now here's Durant. Here's Whitmore. No good on the 3. Pass to Green. Inside. Here's Reed. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. That's on Clint Capella.
Clint Capella. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Milwaukee, Paul Reed. One shot.
Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Rockets leading by 13. Now Smith. Capella dishes to Smith. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Attacking relentlessly. Always fun to see a young player like Smith just go off.
Dinwiddie passes to Green. Shoots the 3. Offensive rebound.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
To the inside. And the dunk by Capella.
And this is the chemistry Capella has with his guys. Exceptional at feeling when to go for alley-oops.
And here's Giannis. And the layup falls. Antetokounmpo's got 24.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
Reed against Capella. Smith on the wing. Pass to Whitmore. For 3, Durant. A rebound by the Bucks. Green's got his 4th rebound in this one.
The D has to respect his range. He made 2 in the first half, and he's capable of draining even more here in the second.
And here's Giannis, covered by Smith. Giannis passes to Trent. That one doesn't drop. Good work defensively by KD. Rockets leading by 16. Smith on the wing. And then Smith with the jam.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Bucks have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the 4th quarter. Smith against Antetokounmpo. Here's Trent. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dinwiddie.
Just the definition of combo guard. Dinwiddie with a great pass that time.
Here's Durant. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 19 points in the game.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
Here's Trent. Beyond the arc. Does not go down. That miss makes him 7 for 12 in the game.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
The three. Traps in the tray. Trent's got 11 points here in just the second half.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Bucks trail by 17. From deep, Trent, and it's good. That bucket takes him to 9 for 14.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
And it's Whitmore missing. Milwaukee has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Dinwiddie for 3. It's rebounded by Houston. Capella's got 5 rebounds tonight. And that one's good, Whitmore.
At his size, KD is able to see the floor so well, and it helps him make passes just like that.
Antetokounmpo finds Reed. Antetokounmpo inside. He's against Smith. It's good. Giannis has got 26. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. There's the three. It's hauled in by Giannis. And the foul on Dennis Smith Jr. That is his first foul of the game. And this year's draft class considered to be one of the weaker classes in recent years.
I don't believe in a such thing as a weak draft class. There is always going to be a player or multiple players that stand out. Understand, even if you're drafting 60 players, if 5 of them turn out to be legitimate players, that's a good draft class.
Now Trent, following the three-point attempt by Dennis Smith.
Houston foul. Jabari Smith. 3rd personal foul. 3rd team foul. At the line for the Bucks, Gary Trent Jr. 2 shots.
The first one falls. A different look from Milwaukee. Bobby Portis comes in for Paul Reed. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Green. Houston also making some changes. Şengün's checked in for Capella. And Tari Eason subbed in for Jabari Smith. Now here's Durant. Can't cash in from close range. Now here's Lillard. Defense is right there. Pass to Portis. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Alperen Şengün.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
First free throw is good.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Oubre's checked in for Trent. And a switch here also for Houston. Shepard's checked in for Whitmore. 2 points. That one goes. 43 points in the game.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
Giannis outside. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Eason's shot is good.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Now here's Jackson. Pass to Lillard. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got his 5th assist in this one. Rockets leading by 14. Outside, KD. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Just absolutely dominant inside. You have to be all over Durant.
That's good from Durant. Durant nails both of them.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Now here's Antetokounmpo, and it's the Rockets on the break. And the dunk by Eason.
The elevated playmaking of Durant. Passes like that really bring the team closer together.
Bucks trail by 18. Outside Jackson. Lillard left side. There's the drive. Got a piece of it. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And the Rockets lead by 20.
Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
Yeah, and that's made a huge difference. They're making the most of the chances on the break. Transition buckets decide more games than people think.
Now here's Oubre. Portis kicks to Oubre. 6 on the shot clock. Portis the screen. Oubre can't get it to go. Rockets on offense. They're on a 10-2 run here. Back to KD. Shoots over Oubre. KD's shot is off. Bucks trail by 20. Three-pointer Lillard. Eason grabs the board. Eason's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Şengün with the bucket.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
The Bucks have got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. Jackson passes to Lillard. Down low, and stolen by Şengün. And here we go, Rockets running again. Here's Eason. Houston moving the ball around. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
RG, what have you noticed about the young players that enter the NBA today?
Unfortunately, the NBA is now tasked with teaching players how to play basketball. The NBA wasn't a teaching league 20 years ago. Now it is. A lot of players are spending their first, second, and even third year learning how to play basketball. That was not always the case. They used to go to college and play for Hall of Fame coaches for 4 years.
Now, here's Portis. Oubre outside. Fires from deep. Rebound by Smith.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it.
Oh, look out! Look out!
Now that's how you finish.
And when he gets downhill, Whitmore is a force.
Lillard against Smith. Pass to Portis. Oubre for 3. Trains the three-pointer. Oubre's got 20.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bucks. Pass to Oubre for 3. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense...
Oh, my goodness!
Man!
You gotta love the ferocity Smith plays with, especially when he's attacking the rim. You can body him up, but, boy, is it hard to stop him.
And Lillard kicks to Giannis. Portis against Şengün. Pass to Oubre. Just 5 to shoot. Count it. And with that basket, he's now 9 of 15 from the floor.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Houston.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And this will make it 36 wins on the year for them.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
He gets that one. Şengün with the ball. .32 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Smith, no luck. And it's the Bucks ball. Jackson passes to Antetokounmpo. For three, Portis sinks the triple. Now here is Smith. So we see the Rockets taking the win here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. And so for Richard Jefferson, Greg Anthony, and our reporter David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for tuning in to watch the NBA on 2K Sports. And as we part ways, we present our player of the game.